Good morning. Hopefully, you're having a blessed day. I just wanted to make this little video, talk to you just about my only major concern on this project, and then I'll email you over the quote along with the link to this video. But my biggest major concern, here's your roof. Pretty straightforward. It's structurally sloped. It's pretty much a roofer's dream. We've got some excessive ponding here and here, as you guys know. We got screws popping up here. You've had other roofers, want to go as far back to here, I believe, or even 30 feet and go to here. And it's not. It's a short-term fix for a long-term problem. So, what I'd like to do is these areas that are lower will end up filling in with a little bit of fiberboard. Essentially, it's like half-inch material, and just kind of fill that in as best as we can without building it up too high. And then put a 3-inch poly iso over the whole thing because it's structurally sloped. So you're going to gain like an R15, but you're going to get rid of all this ponding. The only major concern in this project is a few years back you had this area fixed because it was extremely bridging and the parapet walls were falling apart, and you had a company come out and do kind of a job, and it's not even holding up, and it's only been like 2 years. But anyway, here and here there's spray foam, and behind the spray foam is going to be rubber, I would assume, and then behind that is going to be brick. This facing the street, 4th Street, the face of the brick is this red colored brick. It's very strong. It's better than what's on this side of the wall. On this side of the wall, you have this sandstone brick. It's very brittle. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because when we take out all this spray foam, because we got to take all that out to get it to where the wall will be a true 45-degree angle, so it's not sagging and bridging like what's going on and what you paid to get this fixed. To adhere our new rubber to that brick, I usually put like a 1/4-inch OSB. So when you glue the rubber up on the wall, it's got something good to glue to, right? It doesn't have that old junky brick. John was thinking on top of this new metal that you guys had built, there's a nailing strip on top of the brick, which typically there is, but sometimes there isn't. So I'm praying that we have this nailer strip, so if anything, we can fasten the 1/4-inch OSB to the top of the nailing strip and then screw it down to the base of the decking. So we don't got to try to screw, whether it's with cement screws or whatever, into this sandstone brick, because it's going to be so brittle it's not going to hold. Now I'm hoping that this side with the red, the brick on the inside is the same as on the outside, because I hope that the inside of this isn't that sandstone brick that's over here. Because if it is, it's, again, I'm praying for this nailer strip. And then you got this fancy metal you just spent a bunch of money on, right? So we got to peel off a certain amount of that metal to get to the, to the spray foam to clean off the edge, the wall, so we have something good to adhere to. Putting that metal back on so it's not all dented and jacked up and janky is going to be the trick. So this job's way simple. It's not complex. The only thing that sucks are these 2 walls to get our roof to hold up. Otherwise, and then flashing around this. But that's easier than a lot more than making sure we've got good wall material. So that's the only thing, right? We want to make sure your roof lasts a long time. And that's really my only concern on the thing. So I'll put together this quote, and we're just praying that nailing strip is up on top of those bricks, and then we're going to be good to go. If not, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to figure that out. Come up with a great plan before we start, of course, and I guess the one way we could figure it out is take off 10 feet of that metal, make sure there's an alien strip in there, and if it is, then we're set. If it isn't, then I don't know, we'll have to come up with a different situation. I'd love to hear what these other roofers are planning to do on these walls. So at some point, hopefully you can share that information with me. Have a blessed day.